I've had a look at few of your presentations on slideshare.net, and you are not a very big fan of incentivizing KM, right?
Right.
So maybe know the top reasons why, and what is the advice that you have for people who talk about incentivizing KM as part of their knowledge strategy?
I think the problem with incentivizing KM is twofold. I think one, if you're not careful, you make KM seems something additional to your normal work. And I think KM should be part of your normal work. So incentivizing it is kind of saying KM is something special, KM is something different, and it's something that you probably really don't want to do, therefore we're going to give you some goodies. To make it a little bit more tasty. And so I think one, that it sends the wrong message. Two, I'm very influenced by a gentleman called Alfred Cohn.
That would be Alfred.
He's never referred to as Alfred. His name is actually Alfie.
Okay, Alfie
He's called Alfie. If you Google him, it's A-L-F-I-E. Alfie.
Okay.
Alfie
Cohn.
K-O-H-N. And he's more interested in, I think, children and education. He's actually written a book called Punished by Rewards. And he says the problem with rewards, and this is a very general sort of statement, is that they can destroy the intrinsic motivation to do something.
Absolutely.
That people would, especially children, and I often think adults, maybe just big children really, if you reward people, if you give them goodies to do something, then they become dependent on the goodie. They end up doing it for the goodie,
right,
rather than the intrinsic motivation of doing a job well. And I think again, that's one of another reason for not doing it. The other one as well, is that I've seen quite a lot of, is people game the system. They see there's a nice reward for doing something, and basically they will cheat. They will cheat to get the reward. Again, at a conference a few years ago, a woman explained they had a system. Again, it's one of these typical KM systems where you actually put ideas into a database, and there was a prize at the end of the month.
Okay.
And what was interesting is that nobody bothered to put anything into the database until the end of the month. So everyone was saying, hey, it's prize time, we'd better do something. And the system was set up so people could vote for the best one. Well, basically, people were saying, if you vote for me this month, I'll vote for you next month. So they were treating the system like a game to win the goodie. It's the sort of thing that kids would do. It's the sort of thing that a lot of adults would do if they don't see the value. I think if you're trying to get somebody to do something, to share the knowledge or whatever, they need to see the value in terms of what's in it for them. I don't think bribing them or coercing them is the way to do it. It's as simple as that.
Those are few really interesting thoughts.